Yeah, she won. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Cheap shots coming from your fake guns. Thirsty for them likes while you frontin' on your day ones. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Tune Up. Hope everything's going well in your life, all that good stuff and more. So this video is long overdue. You can see the number is way past the milestone number that the video is for. And I just wanted to take some time, give you a story time and some bonus footage all in one video just to say thank you guys. I tell you all the time in the comments, without you there is no show. And I can't stress how much I mean that. So this whole video is just a thank you to all of you, new, old, loving, hating, all of it. Thank y'all. Each and every single one of y'all for, you know, helping this platform grow. And I mean that even with the hate. Shout out. And I hope I'm saying this correctly, Payal Royale. That's going to be up next with the suggestions. And I'm getting back to the suggestions. So there'll be a couple suggestions that I post after this. And then there's new Nicki Minaj out. There's a whole bunch of new stuff out. So I'm going to get to that. But as of right now, I'm going to get to why I decided to record this. So let's get into the story time. And I saw the comment on the G-Eazy story time that was a while ago. I'll definitely try to do this more, especially now that I have a better camera and I'm learning how to get all that worked out and seeing how I can get the lighting to look good in the room and everything. Because it looks good now, but again, this is my phone, so that's probably another bonus. But anyways, let me begin with how the tune-up came about. So, rewind to 2016, June or July. There was an album that came out, and I was just really incessantly critiquing it. Like, I really didn't like it. And I think it was from somebody that I liked. But I was really incessantly just going in on it for no reason. My mom was just listening to me like, oh. And, you know, me being who I am, as you guys have seen through all these videos, I wasn't stopping. I was just going in and I was talking about what I didn't like and just how much that it disappointed me. This, that, and the third. And my mom was like, you should post these up somewhere. Like, people would want to watch this. You have so much to say. I was like, nah, not already knowing that people were asking me to do stuff on Snapchat at the time. I had this bit called Snap Rants, where I would literally just talk about something that was making me mad, like the whole Drake and XXXTentacion situation, where, and I still stand by this, X claimed that Drake stole his flow, and I was like, that's not possible when you use the same flow that Uzi did, and everybody else does the same flow. Everybody stole from Future and Migos, and you don't see people mad about that, but I digress. So I would go on these Snapchat rants about it, and I call it Snap Rants with Jared. And it kind of was a little hit for a little bit. People were watching them all the way through. They were telling me that they agreed with me. So I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. But it was on Snapchat. And so I thought about taking that to YouTube, and that being the channel, Snap Rants with Jared. But, you know, Tube Rants didn't sound good. So I was like, what are we going to do? I started thinking about what I could do to transition to YouTube. Because I was like, this might work, I don't know. And again, I still wasn't sold on doing it, but like my mom said, like, people will watch you do this, you should do it. And I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I went to a party about a week later. Somebody asked me specifically to sit down and listen to this new song. I forget the name of the song, this was a cool minute ago, but he asked me to sit down and listen to the song with him personally. And his exact words were, I wanna see you react to this. I want to see your reaction to this. Like, I want to watch you listen to this. And I was like, okay. I have no idea why, but asking you shall receive. So he sat me down, let me listen to it. And I was like, I mean, this is pretty cool. And I started giving reasons why. And he was like, for sure. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I really love it, but it's cool that you don't love it. I was like, that's what's up, man. We went on and we partied. I'm a clueless dude. I'm not looking at these, you know, the Snap Rants. People enjoy those. This dude asking me that he wants to sit and watch me react to a song. I'm not paying attention to none of this. I'm just living my boring ass life. About 2 days before August 10th, which was the day I posted my first video, 2 days before, I watched the Childish Gambino interview. And in the interview, he was talking about people that say and people that do. And at the time, I was thinking of myself as somebody that does. But I was talking a good game. I'm not going to front. Like, I was talking a lot and not doing as much as I could. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. So in the interview, they asked him about passion and, you know, people that have a passion to do something. And his response to that was, a lot of people say that they want to do things and they don't do them. Like, a lot of people will say, I want to make movies. You understand you have an iPhone, right? That instantly just kicked into me, and I was like, whoa. I have never been so floored by just one simple statement. And I looked at my phone and I was like, I sleep on how much this phone can really do. So that was like the final notion that I needed to hear. And my mom was like, it's a childish Gambino to say one thing, but me telling you for months on end that you should do this to finally do it. Okay, I see where we're going. Okay. And so 2 days later, I started 2 Chainz to drop the mixtape, and 2 Chainz is still one of the hottest rappers out. And I was like, you know what? I think this will be good to start with. People like 2 Chainz. It's free, so I don't have to worry about anything being blocked or anything. So why don't we do that? If you watch the first video, it's very awkward. There's no music. The cuts are trash. I think the music goes on for a little too long. Plus, I'm in a much different headspace. Like I think I was just coming out of how low I was emotionally and mentally. And I listen to things differently. Like, I'm a huge Lil Uzi fan now, and I wasn't back when I first heard him back in 2016. So it's interesting. It's really interesting when people comment on old videos, and I go back to, you know, how they were, and, you know, how empty the walls were behind me. So, you know, something that I really take away from it is just how much time has been invested in this. And to see the result now, almost 2 years later, almost 2 years of, like, seriously doing this is just beyond me. I even have a whole bunch of list of people that I want to work with that are here on YouTube, and people that I follow on Vine and other social medias, and I really just hope that that is what the end result brings me for this. So yeah, to really just finish up the story, after I filmed and edited the 2 Chainz reaction, and, you know, I said to my mom, hey, I'm finally doing it, I'm going to post. I put up a poll on Twitter, which is the screenshot I alluded to earlier. I put up a poll on Twitter on what I should call my YouTube show. There's 4 options because Twitter lets you poll 4 options max on the app of what people can vote on. And the tune-up was one of the selections that I had written down on a piece of paper. I had like 20 names, but I went with 4. You can see the 4 in the screenshot that I'll put right here. So as you can see, people like the tune-up the best, and I'm fortunate for that. And what was even crazier was that after I posted the 2 Chainz video and it kind of didn't really go anywhere, I did enjoy talking about it. This is also when I wasn't doing music too, so it was cool to have that nice switch up from having to record and re-record and write and, you know, do all of the excess tedious stuff that I was doing when I was making music, as opposed to reviewing it, listening to it, and talking about it. So putting it out there and seeing it do okay, you know, I had no subscribers, but I had like maybe like 60 views or something, and I was like, okay, that's really cool. And then I did the reaction with my friend Lorenze, who you guys saw on the Hendrix album reaction, Birds in the Trap reaction, my homie. So, we did the Ray Shrem Live 2 reaction, and that's the one that started picking up traction from the internet. I saw that that one was doing much better than the 2 Chainz and the Uzi reactions that came before it. Following that, I did the Blonde reaction, which also did really well. And I started to see, like, okay, like, we might have something here. And then the video that changed it before I knew that we had something that people could go to and enjoy, and hopefully enjoy for a long time, was the Britney Spears Glory reaction. I posted that, and that brought in a whole bunch of other fans that I wasn't expecting, and people that were respecting my honesty, even though they didn't agree with it. Like I said, I don't think Britney's a great singer, but I'm not going to discredit the fact that she has bangers on top of bangers and a lengthy career that most of these new cats don't have. So, you know, facts is facts. Opinions are opinions, but facts are facts. After that, I decided to take on the mantle that I am both grateful for, but also somewhat regretting. I decided to do the suggestion session and put that segment onto the show. And that is something that I'm only regretting because it's gotten out of control and I can't really keep up to date with it, and I can't bring people content as much as they would like me to, and as efficiently and frequently as they want me to. But I'm ever so grateful for it because it's connected me with all of you in ways that I never thought possible at all. That leads me to both having the Ed Sheeran videos work wonders for the channel, and of course the 21 Pilot videos that worked wonders for the channel. Like I say all the time, without you guys, there is no show. So the only reason that we're here right now celebrating 5.4 thousand actually, if we want to be technical, 5.4 thousand people, 5.4 thousand people later, here we are. And I'm not even 2 years into this. I'm a small channel. Nobody knows who I am except you guys. And, you know, the people that I grew up with. But, again, nowhere near big. I'm nowhere near close to anything popping or whatever. But this is still a significant number for being a small channel. We almost have 500,000 views on here. Never thought that would happen. The rest is pretty much history. Here you all are watching this and other videos, going back and asking for other stuff that you want me to listen to. It's pretty much a cool little system we got going on over here. Being from Illinois originally, never thought that I'd be doing anything like this. I never thought I'd be in the places that I'm at. I never thought people would want to watch me. The fact that people keep sending in requests and they keep demanding that I do things, that is wild to me. It's really dope because I'm meeting so many new people. It may not be personally, but, you know, I'm getting to interact with people that, you know, I hope to meet. But people that not only enjoy what I do, but also enjoy me for who I am. And for me, that speaks boundaries. And even if you don't like it, I mean, feel how you feel. I'm not going to tell you what to say. I'm not going to try to convince you to like my shit when you don't. You know, I would just hope that people would go about things in a manner that I can discuss with you with, as opposed to people just hating to hate. Like I said, I welcome it all. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say. You have the freedom of speech. Whatever you want to say is fine. I just would ask that you don't be rude. But of course, you know, fuck me, right? In all seriousness, more than anything, this whole video is just to push gratitude and just to say thank you guys for all that you have done and that you continue to do. I see people sharing my stuff on Instagram. I see people sharing my stuff on Twitter and telling people to follow me on their other social medias, and that just means everything to me. The fact that people are watching me in Camarillo, the fact that people are watching me in other states all over the country, that's just, again, more than I could ever ask for. So I'm gonna end it here. I got the bonus footage right after this, so you can see what I've been up to, and got more music on the way. My EP is coming out very soon, and like I mentioned at the top of the video, I got a music video dropping next week, so I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, that was how the tune-up came to be. Like, share, subscribe, the whole nine. You know the biz, you know what it is. New suggestions on the way. I know I've been slacking, but I'm getting back to them for you guys. I'm going to have a whole string of suggestions and music video reactions coming very soon, because I know people want the Panic and the TOP video reaction, so I'm going to make sure I get to that. But like I said already, thank you guys for everything. This is way overdue, but I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Jared O'Brien, and I'm out.
Pink Floyd. What?
Pink Floyd. I mean, that's a great album. Number 8, Dark Side of the Moon. What did I say? Right?
Oh, Dark.
See, that happens when the cursor's in the way. So now the joke is you know what? This episode is a flop. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Moving right over to Parmadick. Wow, I can't read.
Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Reminiscing on the shit I've done in my lifetime. Talking about my problems on the phone. That's a life. You know, I guess he wanted to sell records, and you know, I can't hate on that, but you know, I don't have to buy it either.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, he's no Master G. He's not going to stand the test of time.
This guy.
Just
this
saying.
guy.
Hey, that's how we met, you know?
Yeah, that is how we met.
My
yeah.
favorite rap song.
Shout out,
Yes.
yeah. Look for the short dude with the afro, because he is the baby of the bunch.
He still keeps in stride, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like the ones you would show your friends later, be like,
Exactly.
hey, check this out. No.
That's the one I would say, hey man, so just
Hey,
be
check
warned,
out Nightmares.
Be warned of this
Check
one.
out Dirty Laundry.
Dirty Laundry and Nightmares, you don't rock with that one. What about this one? You know, we don't need to talk about it. You can let it run if you want. It's up to you.
No.